What's up, y'all? This is RVS.
This is ROD, aka Rated R.
And we are the We Coming For You cast. And we talk about pro wrestling from a black dude's perspective. Tell them what they can expect on this here podcast.
Oh, we gonna give you all the raw and dirty and everything black from AEW, WWE, Impact Wrestling, and any other wrestling in between. If you want your wrestling unfiltered, uncensored, and you want it raw, you need to subscribe to the We Come For You cast.
Right here on SOLC Network.
Welcome back. Just Posted is in the building, fellas. We back.
What's good people? Apparently y'all liked the last episode. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, man.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah, man. One of y'all most highly listened to episodes. And I was telling Sleep before, y'all number one episode is the Making Good episode.
That was a good episode too. But no, seriously. We have been taking some breaks and we hadn't been recording on a nice schedule for us to come back and y'all to show that much love. So appreciative. Thank y'all very much.
Yeah, man. So let's jump into it. Let's jump into the big hot topic. This is going like whoever gets the rights for this movie is gonna get like it's gonna be like one of those big movie epics. The Shanquella Johnson story, man. This whole thing with her and going on this trip. Can't you see this being like a little mini series on Netflix?
Yeah,
and like a 5 episode thing on HBO or something where it just draws out the whole thing. Because that's
a lot of questions.
We don't even know everything so far. So
I mean, obviously, you only know what you find out through the internet. I mean, unless somebody actually comes forward and says what happens, but it's a lot of questions, bro. Like, how do you come back without I guess. It's just like some guy went on live to talk about like, I was there and it wasn't me. I seen her before she died. And then it was the friends left. Now you can't find the friends. How can you not find the friends if you got all the information? Like people on the run. Like it's a video showing a girl that just. I mean, I couldn't watch. I saw the beginning of it. I couldn't watch. I couldn't watch it. It was. Yeah, it was giving creepy vibes. But it's just unfortunate, man. Like one to go about setting. I mean, what it seems like a setup for a girl to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's sister, somebody's daughter. Like that's a hard way to go out, man. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate. So definitely hope the people come to justice are brought forward because it's a lot of coward activity, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you do that to somebody, you call your friend, obviously it wasn't friends, and then you just like disappeared. Nobody can find you. That's the crazy part to me. It's like y'all went on this trip and can't nobody find y'all parents, friends, nobody can. Y'all found the video, but y'all can't find them. That's kind of crazy to me. But it's a wild time we live in, man. Like you could like just watch a girl get stomped out, and you were like, why you ain't fighting back? What kind of niggas is y'all, man? Y'all niggas is different. It's just a different kind of energy right now. Like it's just I don't know. I couldn't sit back and watch a woman just get her ass beat, or even a guy for that matter. You just got your phones out. You should fight back. Yo, you see even you let somebody fight, you see they losing. Hey, we done. You know what I'm saying? Like that girl lost her life on some bullshit. Now y'all out on the run. Like, I don't know. That shit's just some coward shit to me.
It's just such an unfortunate situation. I've tried to do a better job of filtering what videos I watch, so I know some of the details, but I did not watch the video. Once I heard that she was nude and being beat like that, that just was something I tried to avoid. So have not seen the video, just out of respect for her, God rest her soul, and her family. Some things shouldn't be shared, or if they are put online, once the proper authorities get something like that, they should pull that, in my opinion, because that's trauma. And we desensitized. Like we wonder why shit don't bother us the same, or all this crazy shit happen. I think we desensitized at this point. Like, so I just try to put a screen on everything. And I know with the podcast and with current events, you want to know what's going on. But if I can read a transcript, I'd much rather read that than to watch
It's like it's bittersweet though. You know what I'm saying? Like, wrong word is bittersweet. It's a gift and a curse. That's the right word. The gift is of recording something. Obviously, you have video evidence versus like, because if you were to go by what was said, not that's not taking from what you're saying, sleep. But if you were to go by what somebody said, we probably would have never found out what happened to her. You know what I'm saying?
Hold
And I know they went on. Well, her dad was on like some interview and was like, you know, from the reports that he got. But that's the other thing. It's like, how you get these reports, but y'all can't find the people that did it. But anyways, like the young lady woke up out of her sleep and they was like all standing around recording, like, and then a fight just broke out. So it's like, you know, while yeah, I agree. Like some shit just don't need to be recorded. Once the evidence is into the right authorities, yes, pull that shit, because like you don't want people to see like their loved ones' last moments of them getting yacked over the head, and clearly, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, from the first part of it, like you see the aggressor. That's why I was like, oh shit, let me, I gotta cut this out. It's too much. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it was giving real creepy vibes. I mean, shit, not even taking a step further. I mean, as a parent, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think about if your kid goes to like a sleepover or some shit, and you think about how like, what was the young man who went to like a white friend's house, and then he ended up dead, and like, you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. It's just like, how does this happen? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's just a lot of unanswered questions. But like again, that's that sucker shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like mugs recording, like grown men recording, talking about something, you should fight back. Like you should get hit over the head with a baseball bat. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's the unfortunate shit, man. It's like people pick and choose when they want to protect black women. You know what I'm saying? So that's my.
I won't even say people. Certain people. It's some people out here that ain't protecting black women at all, and I'm pretty sure that those people are not protecting black women. Like, I don't think they're being selective with it. I think they just fucked up individuals. We got to realize in this world it's just fucked up people. Like, it is. Like, there are fucked up people out here of all colors, religions, whatever. They're just fucked up people. To sit in a room, and I don't even understand the situation for real. It was like a bedroom. One girl was nude. Another girl was whooping her. I don't know why she was getting whooped or what happened, or if it was premeditated.
Yeah.
Then they came back and said,
my thing, Sleep, is why are you in a woman's room and you naked as a dude?
We talked about this the other day when I came over there for lunch.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand, like, even how the scenario, she was either concussed or inebriated from what I hear. I heard that she was not coherent even during the fight. Like, she was not fighting back or saying, leave me alone or nothing from what I hear. So obviously she was not in her right mind, or concussed, or, you know, whatever, half sleep, whatever. It's just a really messed up situation. It's unfortunate that they were allowed to leave. And I know, why would you want to keep black people in Mexico? If you commit a crime there, the police need to get your ass. Like, clearly a crime was committed.
Yeah.
They told the people that she died of alcohol poisoning. But come to find out, her spine was messed up. She had a broken neck. Like, you don't get that from alcohol. Like, it's just a really unfortunate situation. And as somebody who's been on, like, out the country with friends, I couldn't imagine something like that happening. I couldn't. When we went to Costa Rica, one of us would have died. That's a fucking Lifetime movie type shit. Like, that's not real life, but apparently it's real life. And it's just really unfortunate. RIP to her. Prayers up for her family. And I hope that justice is served.
Yeah,
whatever justice is.
It's so many, like 50 different
rumors. Many rumors.
Like,
it's rumors talking about some
that she set up the people's cousin. That's why I was get back.
Yeah.
There's another one saying that they took 10 grand from her.
Yeah, and another one was talking about how she was dating one of the guys, and then the side girl found out she flew that. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
and most of these are lies, man. It's somewhere that's just some random shit.
I'm just surprised at this point they can't find, like, you. How do if we all three go to wherever, like, how you can't find, how you just disappeared? Like, in 2022, unless you just that, that nice with it. Like, I don't see how you just disappear like that. Like, unless you asking somebody to hide you, and now you talking about accomplices. Like, what are we doing? You see what I'm saying? Like, how you just come home and just like, hey, I'm gonna call Daryl mama. Hey, where your daughter at? I ain't seen her.
Bro,
hey, how you ain't talk to your people? Come on.
What's
man.
crazy is, man, if you with social media and things like that, it's very easy to get caught up.
Facts.
But when you're on the plane, your phone already in airplane mode. When you get back, turn your fucking location off. Go to the bank or ATM while you at the airport, get some fucking cash, and go. I hate to say it. I mean, we live in St. Louis. It's hotels, or well, I'm calling motels and dives, and you can stay in that's just cash, and that shit by the hour, and it ain't that expensive. So I mean, if you want to I feel like I'm a criminal, but you can fucking you can fucking disappear.
You what to do if you want to disappear.
No, I'm like, if you want to disappear for real, you can fucking disappear.
It's just odd to me, man. Like so say we go off that. Like, say somebody clear out their bank account. Like, is there not a way to you know what I'm saying? Like, following $1. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Once you get, that's why you got to get cash. Once you get cash, you can't follow. So cash is untraceable.
Mm-hmm.
Once you go to the bank or the ATM and you take out the cash, what you do with that cash after that is unknown. That's why criminals like cash. Like, I
feel like gotta be a cash untaxable. Unless you talking about burner phones and like how you don't even have to do.
I mean, I hate to say it.
Unless you literally like cut off your phone, cashed out everything. I'm not talking to nobody. I'm cashed. I'm living in this motel on the east side of like wherever I'm at until this shit blow over. I'm gonna just disappear. Like,
I mean, truth be told, dead ass, you could rent a car and just go. Unless the car got GPS on it. I mean, I'm just saying.
Rental cars keeps they got them little sensor things on them.
Yeah, but no.
If somebody knew how to take it off, could they take it off?
Now listen, we can wait till I see what you're doing. Doja Bridgman is not condoned.
I'm gonna put this.
Doja Bridgman does not condone the misuse of any rental vehicle.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? But like, off topic, like, so it depends on where it's placed. From what I've heard, it depends on where it's placed. More 9 times out of 10, that I mean, we getting kind of left off the subject, but like usually it's placed somewhere in the engine because and a motherfucker go know that just
you can't just get up in there.
But I mean, again, if they told you to disappear, they told you to disappear. But it's just like it's hard to fathom a motherfucker like unless they just came up with a whole plan. From what Sleepy said, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
I know. I mean, I'm saying like, yo, this wasn't the plan. This is we
gonna go there. We gonna set her up. We gonna kill her, and then we go.
That's what I think. I don't think it was that. I think they just got into it.
I don't think it was. Yeah, I don't think it was that deep. I don't think it was premeditated.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like.
But how the fuck? Once she's dead, you got to make decisions, no matter if it was planned or not. Once the crime is committed, you got to make decisions.
Hey, I just want to put it out there that Sleepy just like is telling y'all like he a cold hard criminal. So like y'all Dojites and all that shit, y'all can take that shit to his mentions now. Clearly somebody know how to pull a crime off. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how to pull nothing off.
If you got to commit the crime, you got to go to sleep.
But Sleep said though, you got to make a decision that like honestly. They should just. I mean, everybody said you should just report it then. I mean, just.
No, and I'm not. Again, your decision is going to be either we're going to go to the authorities and turn ourselves in, or we need to come up. Doc, I've just seen enough Lifetime fucking movies and TV.
But then also, other question was, how did they come with a plan? Find out? Like, I'm sorry, not they. Who knew to go? It was the cleaning lady who found her, right?
I don't even know these details.
Yeah, that's where it gets suspicious because I thought that they took like it's all weird and like basically they just told her she had alcohol poisoning and died.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like it's like somebody got alcohol poisoning. All right, cool. We'll go ahead and leave. It's like No, like you call the police, you got to stay and wait. Like you got to wait here. You can't just leave.
Hey,
Like, it's like
Yeah, no, you're right. But they thought, man, we can get away with this shit. We just ain't got to talk about it because it happened in Mexico. If this shit
I
happens,
just feel like Mexico just a crazy place. Because I'm like, I can't believe they even were able to get back on the plane to come back. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. It's like so many. Like, how did you? Yeah, bro. It's a lot.
I like Mexico. Anything? Listen, this is why when I go on trips like this, I'm the punk nigga because I'm on the resort. I ain't leaving the resort. I ain't going out amongst the people.
Shit, this happened in her hotel room. So shit, they
no. That's everything for me got to be all inclusive. They come and fill your bar up every morning. They'd have found my ass quick.
All inclusive.
Like they come like all inclusive. You got a bar in your crib, like in wherever you staying at. They come to that motherfucker every day and give you a new bottle or do whatever. They would have found me swiftly. It would have been a swift finding. Like. So
yeah, it's a lot of unanswered questions with that, bro. Like it just really is. But again, it goes back to that coward shit. Like I hope when they find these motherfuckers, like yeah, they stick it to them for real.
But I'm telling people at the time they're not going to get charged as harshly as people believe they're going to be. I feel.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Because it was in Mexico.
But they said the FBI's looking into it now.
Yeah, so but the charges are going to end up being manslaughter, second or third degree murder because. They're gonna have to prove that they went down there with the intent to kill or not. It just wasn't a fight, and it got out of hand and someone got hurt, which is second degree, third degree murder. People gonna be upset when they end up getting manslaughter, and then it's gonna be a thing of like, oh, we were just fighting and I didn't know. It's gonna be manslaughter. That's manslaughter.
So I also want to put out there that Daryl understands the laws and knows about killing somebody. Cool. Yep. I'm just
law and order, baby.
We got one nigga who know how to disappear. We got another nigga who know how to get somebody killed. Remind me never to go nowhere out of town, out of country with you niggas. Cause if I disappear, go somewhere. Y'all know who did it.
It's not gonna be as swiftly as people think. I just know how the social media groundswell around her murder, which is rightfully so. But if the feds get involved, it ain't gonna be everything you want because it's another country.
Yeah, that's the part.
That's your issue. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't charge someone definitely because I looked up now how one of my boys a lawyer. He said that federal like maybe 40, 50 years ago, there was a rule that was put in place that if it was American on American crime, that feds can't get involved and like put US restrictions on it because motherfuckers are taking their wives on trips in like Aruba, dumping their ass and they're coming back and saying like, hey man, it was another country, don't be like you can't get me. And they coming back, so they had to put a law in to saying if it's an American on American crime that it still could be prosecuted in the United States.
So what if that was a setup though, right? Yo, we go.
No, but nobody. But the whole thing is, have you seen these people, Doja?
I'm saying
nobody's
expect the unexpected.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all act like they criminal masterminds out here.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying though, like the craziest part about it. Is thinking that they didn't think this all the way through, like right? We just got done giving a breakdown, which made perfect sense of how this right?
Okay. What the point is, most crimes of things like that are crimes of passion or crimes in the moment. But once the crime happens, now you got to make decisions. I'm pretty sure, and I'm not a lawyer and I wasn't there. If they planned to do that, this was sloppy as fuck because they recorded it. Right. Nobody plans to kill somebody and then record it. So that's how I know it wasn't planned. Like, I'm just going to be real. Like, or if it was planned, she didn't talk to the other people because you would not record it. There would be no recording. If I plan to do a crime, I'm not recording it. This was some world star shit is what they thought initially.
Yep.
And they probably
was going to embarrass her by showing her getting beat up on tape. That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it probably went too far. She failed or did something, or you snapped somebody's neck back. Like you don't know how it happened. I wasn't there. I don't know. But like it was probably we gonna fuck her up and record it and embarrass her and type of shit. And then fucked up shit happens sometimes.
Yeah.
And then they had to make a decision.
Yeah.
Are we gonna hold that lie and just go back to America and say it was alcohol poisoning? Because I mean that's the dumbest lie ever. Once you check the body, you're gonna see shit broken. So alcohol poisoning is like that's
No,
not.
they thought that it was in Mexico. Sleepy, they thought it was Mexico, man. They ain't gonna be able to.
They thought they didn't have real people to do autopsies. They was like, anybody can do autopsies.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell Doja. These weren't intelligent people that were involved with this. They didn't plan this shit. Like they're not.
This wasn't. This ain't the hand that rocks the cradle and no shit like that. This ain't. They're not Dexter, is what I'm saying. Like this is not. But once the shit happened, now you got to come up with some shit. And you either gonna be Ray Caruth and just put the motherfucker in the trunk and drive away, or hide in the trunk.
God damn!
You ever Ray Caruth?
Wow,
He just got out of jail too.
Yo, he did.
Worst.
He did.
That's the worst
And his
plan
son looks
I've
just
ever
like
seen.
him. Looks just like.
That was the worst plan I've ever heard of in life. He pretended to be from Baton. That was a Baton nigga plan. We're gonna drive to Memphis.
All the 4 listeners we got in Baton gonna be upset.
I apologize to the Baton listeners.
The sleep. What do you call them? The sleeping. What do you call them? The sleepers.
The slumber party.
The sleep people.
Slumber party.
Slumber party. Bring that up to your next slumber party meeting.
They're mostly women, so I don't even say that. I'm not talking about
Baton. They might be from Baton. Shout out to Baton.
That's why I said niggas, not niggas.
Hey, well, niggas.
Not niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, seriously, I'm gonna be real. I hope that justice is served in whatever. That's why I said earlier, because I don't think it's gonna be what people think either. In whatever capacity it is, I reiterate, they need to at least do some time.
Mm-hmm.
It should be nobody getting off scot-free. I need everybody charged with something. And charged with something that sticks. That'd be the issue. It's very hard to prove murder one. Murder one is hard to prove. You have to be able to prove it was premeditated, and that's hard to do in the court of law. So that's why you always see murder two or manslaughter, or like those things are a little bit easier to prove. So, but
they would have to prove that they would have to prove like, hey, we going down to Mexico, we're gonna set her up and we're gonna kill her. You got to show all of this to be there. Their lawyers are smart, and their lawyers even smarter than regular state attorneys. They'll definitely, if they do charge her with second-degree murder, they often a cop out because the feds got a 95% like eviction rate. Everybody's going to cop out.
Now that's the feather in the cap. If they can get somebody to snitch, all you need is one.
Mentioning that, I got another topic for us. So we talking about snitches. I'm gonna throw an audible here. They say there's up to 300 people potentially testifying against YSL.
Be gone, bro. Hey, listen, man.
300?
300. They got 300 people that are trying to deposit.
I so I follow this little it's called Gossip.
Hey, look at Sleepy.
Look, so facts. I follow Gossip on Instagram, and they was giving breakdowns about how like this shit deeper than rap. Like basically like how people are about to like take actual like plea deals and like start confessing this shit about crimes that Thug committed just so they can see him go down, even though they're still in jail. Like YFL Lucci, all that shit, but they're for to actually do like, yeah, you know what? This actually happened with Young Thug. This could affect you too. I know, but it's gonna affect him more. Like I can get an added 2 years to mine, but that's gonna give him life. Yeah, we good with that. Like yeah, bro, he ain't coming home. That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Yeah, so I
don't know what's gonna happen with Gunna. I ain't heard nothing about Gunna.
Yeah, well, so it's up to set to feature over 300 witnesses.
So this is duality, the duality of man. I'm going to show duality right here because I just literally just said that I hope that these people who murdered this young lady go to jail and things happen. And then 2 seconds later, I'm visibly hurt that 300 people are snitching on Young Thug. But this is why I'm hurt. That young lady was a civilian. It was a civilian on civilian crime. She's not affiliated that I know of with any type of gang or neighborhood crew or nothing like that. These just regular people that went on a trip and some fucked up shit happened. As far as I know, YSL and the crews that they were beefing against, when you sign up for the life, you just know fucked up shit can happen. There's not many people in the gang that said When I signed up for this, I thought I was going to be selling cookies and fucking skipping. Like, that's not what that is. So when people in the life get caught up doing life shit and other niggas in the life get to snitching, because that's what snitching is to me. Snitching to me is we committed a crime together. But for you to get less time, you snitch on me. Not the old lady that seen Tyrone get shot. No, she's a civilian. She's supposed to fucking call because it could have been her. But if I was selling dope and you were selling dope and you say, you know what, he had more dope than me so I could get more time, that's snitching. And that's you know, I not in any type of street situations at all. College educated. I'm a fucking father with a mortgage. So I'm not, it ain't nothing like that. But still, God fucking damn.
300.
300?
I'm not talking about the movie.
He done pissed some people off. If 300 people get to snitching, you was a horrible boss. You was a horrible boss.
Hold on. What'd you say, Sleepy? He's
You
a
was a
horrible boss.
And the sad part about it is,
He's a horrible boss.
it's not even so much that Thug was.
Dude, that might be the show title.
They go for the head honcho. Right? The thing about it is people are saying how like it was more so the people that he enlisted. So let's say I'm Young Thug, right? And I make Sleepy a boss over a certain region. I make Daryl a boss over a certain region. Y'all were the ones treating people wrong. But because, right, I'm the head honcho, like they coming after me.
That's how business works. That's how, hey, listen. That's how
that's how it goes. Like you know what I'm saying? You go with the car, but I mean it's wild, bro. That's
Hey man, listen. If I'm working at fucking, I'm gonna just say fucking Walgreens. If I'm working at Walgreens and some racist shit happened that my boss do, I'm not suing fucking Jacob. I'm suing fucking Walgreens.
Yeah.
I'm going after Jacob ain't got shit. He make $2 more than me. I'm going after the company because they HR hired this motherfucker. He wasn't properly vetted. The HR lady fucked up. The person over her should have hired her. Like, I'm climbing the ladder. So I understand. I get it. Not saying it's wrong. Thug possibly murdered people. And I hate to say it, if you do street shit, it's one of two things typically happen when you do street shit. You either get killed or you go to jail. Like, that's why I don't do street shit. I don't want to die. That shit's fucking final as far as I know. Heaven could be great. Sure, hell sucks, and I ain't fucking going to jail for nobody.
Wow.
I'm not going to jail for no.
It needs to be a t-shirt. Heaven could be great. I'm sure hell sucks. It needs to be a t-shirt. Hey, it needs to be the title for the show. Hey, yo, heaven could be great. I'm sure hell sucks.
And if I'm selling, if I'm in
podcast episode, whatever.
But if I'm in the streets, I'm probably going to hell, and I'm good on that. And jail is shit. That's hell on earth. Being put in the box, motherfuckers tell you when you can leave. You gotta fucking eat wham-whams and zuzus and bullshit. Fuck that. I am good.
The other word is that Thug and they're doing fine. Like they got I mean, granted, it ain't nothing like being out. I don't get it twisted. I'm sure it's it ain't porcelain tub.
Hey, bro, listen. You can't go to the strip club and see fine ass, thick ass Shaniqua shake her ass. It's fucking LaMarcus twerking. I'm good on fucking jail. I am fucking good on jail. I don't give a fuck how good it is. You still eating fucking noodles and bullshit. Like, I am good.
Can we dissect the fact that why is what's the next subject?
Well, no. No, let me say this. There is nothing wrong with LaMarcus
twerking. Oh Lord.
I didn't say it was nothing wrong with LaMarcus twerking.
No. I'm not saying. I'm just saying like the fact that the twerker has a name. His name is LaMarcus. Now I just picked
random names.
Now I want to go deeper. I want to know what LaMarcus did to get in jail. I want to know his life story. I want to know.
That's the point.
I want to know when did he take up dancing. I want to know. Like, does he find it lucrative to do twerking in jail? Like, now I want to know about LaMarcus. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the point. When you put a name to something, it makes you be like, well, what did that nigga do? Like, that's why I put a name.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to do like an intervention. Like, when did your life turn?
No, Don't do an intervention because that nigga might like to dance. Ain't
I
nothing
just want
wrong
to
with
find out.
LaMarcus
Maybe not
twerking.
intervention. Maybe that's the wrong word.
It just ain't for me. I don't want to see
Listen.
LaMarcus twerk. But
LaMarcus, if you're out there, and if you ever see this and you're in jail, write us a letter. Let us
I
know
just picked a
what
random name. LaMarcus probably does not
What
exist.
made you start twerking in jail?
I'm sure there's a LaMarcus in jail somewhere.
And we want to know. We want to know. Okay.
If LaMarcus in jail is listening to this, we way bigger than what I thought we were, and Daryl wants some money. If niggas in jail is listening to this, that means we got a bigger fucking imprint than I thought. But it's no diss if you are listening to LaMarcus or any random nigga who twerking in jail.
His name LaMarcus.
Nigga twerk. Get your fucking twerk on. Do what you do.
But
Hey,
300
LaMarcus, man,
people
I just want to know when it started.
testifying against you. 300 and not the movie.
That's a lot, man.
No, 300 people. That's some graduating classes at some high school. Like 300 people is a lot of people, bro.
And I want to know where Gunna stands in all this still. Like that's some real stuff. Like
Poor Gunna, poor simple bad dressing.
Do we know if it's poor Gunna? Cause shit, I mean, low key, he might have been.
Yeah, they testifying against Gunna too. The 300.
Okay, so when I think of Gunna, this is funny because I joke about dressing like Gunna. In real life, I won't dress like Gunna because Gunna dresses ridiculous. You can only do shit like that when you're rich. Because when you're rich, you do what you want to do. You want to wear moon boots or dress like Kanye, you can do that shit. If you seen a regular nigga at fucking Macy's dressed like Kanye, you're gonna clown that nigga. You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Hey, speaking of Kanye, did y'all see? That's a quick pivot. I mean, I'm saying, but like, did y'all see how he finna lower the price of his clothes down to like $20? Did y'all see that shit?
I mean, I don't know if that's him because he doesn't work.
No, it is. He said it. It's on. Like he was on like.
No. Again, I don't give a fuck what he said. Gap don't fuck with him no more. So Gap might be lowering the clothes. I don't. He has no.
He said the clothes that he still has in stock, right? Whatever. He's gonna put Yay 24 some shit on there and charge people $20. And my question to the quote unquote the people. It's like, are y'all still finna rock with Yeezy? Like the
they're
people
gonna ride with
Yeezy. The people
they're riding with Yeezy.
Are y'all still gonna rock with them?
Niggas love Yeezy. They're gonna ride with Yeezy.
Man.
All right.
You know what? This is the thing.
And the crazy part about that too, I've seen so many think piece, quote unquote, think pieces and all this different stuff about Kanye and Kyrie. And I'm just like, man, there's so many different issues to unpack,
bro.
That we could talk about versus talking about Kanye and Kyrie. But it's just like,
do you know that there are survivors from Tulsa, Oklahoma, the massacre that happened? They have been suing Tulsa for fucking decades.
Yeah.
And niggas ain't riding for them, but they riding for fucking goofy ass Kyrie and Kanye. And it's supposed to be my fucking Thanksgiving happy episode. You done bought them goofy niggas up. God fucking damn it. Nope, not doing it. I'm happy that Kyrie is back playing basketball because
let's make the pivot there.
I don't want to see a black man not make money. At the same time, I want to break his fucking fingers so he won't type shit on the computer no more. And that's the duality of man. And Kanye is just a fucking goofball. Only reason he's gonna run in 2024 is to take black votes away from Democrats. That is the only reason. He's a plant. I don't care what anybody says. There's no possible way Kanye is gonna fucking win if it's Trump against whoever. Kanye ain't fucking winning.
Let's talk about this. What would y'all do?
He's not gonna win.
No, I'm just saying this is a total left. Like, what would y'all do if Kanye won the presidential election?
I would be scared as fuck because he doesn't read books. How the fuck can you know laws and shit if you don't read books?
Oh man, what would y'all do, Daryl? What would you do, bro? What would you do?
I'm trying to take the notes down real quick for the timestamp.
I'm headed to Toronto, baby. I'm going to Canada, baby.
No, I don't know about that either. I'm not gonna leave America. America still, I hate to say it.
I'll probably move to Montana. I'm going to Montana.
They've been and killed your ass in Montana.
I would say this can never happen. But also, if we polled ourselves 10 years ago and I said to you, hey, man, what if Donald Trump became president? What would you do?
You know what? Not that I would have actually believed. because he was loved by black people and white people 10 years ago.
True.
I mean, listen, there was a lot.
Trump was loved by everybody.
I remember when Diddy and Trump was like doing commercials together. Like it was a real thing. You know what I'm saying?
Trump had them ugly ass suits at Macy's. I remember that.
And then he had the ties too.
Yeah, the ties. I remember the ties. Yep.
So listen, if you would have told me, like this is why I could believe Trump. 10 years ago, Trump wasn't as radical as he is now.
Yeah, he was.
Like Trump was trying to appeal to everybody.
He started getting radical around 2010, so about good 10 years when he started.
Yeah, but it got worse. When did Obama?
Nah, he was like back.
He's still wilding out with Obama. When
Obama was 2010.
Yeah, Obama's when he started wilding out. Obama was, I guess that's 2008.
Yeah, well, 2010 is birther shit.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but that's when he started wilding.
Yeah,
that was the
08-09 era.
That Obama, when Obama was president, he was on that bullshit. But pre-Obama, he was going to dinners with the Clintons and shit.
Yeah,
he was hanging out with Flavor Flav and all kind of bullshit. So like 12 years ago, I would have been like, you know what? I can see that. Like when people be like, what if The Rock was in 10 years? I can see The Rock running for president. As crazy as that sounds, The Rock is universally loved. I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger become fucking governor.
Yeah, and he probably could have became president if he was a citizen.
Yeah. Back in the fucking days, back in the olden days of, I saw hella old because I was alive. But fucking Ronald Reagan was an actor. That nigga was president. So that don't like celebrity worship has been around since forever. America loves celebrities. So like a nigga like Trump being president, I'm not calling him sorry. A white person like Trump being president is not far-fetched. What is far-fetched is a nigga like Kanye, because old money white folks ain't voting for Kanye. Them Republicans that get up and go vote at fucking 5:30 in the morning ain't voting for fucking Kanye. Like they not. Like they're just not. And I hate to say it, staunch Democrats ain't voting for Kanye. It's gonna be impressionable as young people, black and white, that will vote for Kanye. But impressionable white people typically vote for Democrats. He is there to throw a monkey wrench in elections. He's a Trojan horse. He has no chance. The last time he ran, he wasn't even on the ballot in every state. I can't take a nigga serious who don't do the research to find out what he needs to do to even be on the ballot. This nigga don't read. He don't read. Genius when it comes to music. Dumb as fuck with everything else. Signs bad contracts. Don't fucking know what he need to do to be fucking president.
Don't know how to run his own record label because he only got 3 or 4 million. And said that he didn't know about the money. Like, I didn't even run it for real. Like, what?
He hate Jewish people, but did go ask Jewish people for money. Like
his old label, or not label mates, but his old I guess from Good Music. Like John Legend don't rock with him. 2 Chainz announced him, and then obviously the rift that happened between him and Big Sean.
I think him and Pusha still rocking. Pusha T
so Pusha asked to be written out of Good Music, and like after the whole after the whole Kanye Drake thing happened. Like he asked to be released from Good Music, and
the I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a show for 80s babies who were 90s kids. If you were a No Limit soldier, then this is your show. If you believe that Cash Money is not an army but was a Navy, this is the show for you. If you and your friends ever tried to sing a song written by Escape, In Vogue, Shy, or Boyz II Men at a talent show during middle school, this is your show. The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a bunch of 80s babies talking about all the songs and things that we loved when we were kids and teenagers. So if you went to the skating rink and you were at a lock-in, this is the show for you. If you think that Tevin Campbell was the original Prince of R&B, this is the show for you. If you don't understand the conflict between Monica and Brandy, but you're kind of on Monica's side and understand why Brandy got punched, this is the show for you. Make sure that you tune in, subscribe, click the little subscribe link. We're here. We're going to talk about all things 90s music. This is the show for you.
So Drake, that wasn't because of the bullshit that Ye was doing with Trump and shit.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
And it's funny, he didn't have that smoke for Pusha T. Pusha T was riding for Hillary. He ain't say nothing about him.
Yeah.
He didn't want no smoke with them Virginia Beach boys. He didn't want no
Listen,
smoke.
man, I'm gonna tell you for real, like
Pusha was supposed to be real connected.
Pusha T is a motherfucker lyrically that has shown like.
No,
like,
but he's also very.
I realized. He said on Drink Champs. $1 Million worth of game. He was like, listen, I realize I'm not one of them, like them big selling, like sell out whatever. But if you mention my name, like I'm gonna put.
But also, like I said, Pusha T is very, very street connected in Virginia. Like for real. Like go look at them old Clips videos. Those are real people that went to jail for 20 years. Like that he was connected to. That's why he did that song Snitch. That was on the first Pusha T solo joint. Yeah. Because one of their closest homeboys did snitch on the rest of the crew.
I believe that.
That's supposed to be a true story song.
What's that song? Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home.
Yeah, that's a real story.
Yeah. Speaking of which, what do y'all think about this Jay Prince situation?
Ooh, dang.
Woo! We're going Billy, baby.
Oh, let me get the time. Hold on, let me get the timestamp right, Doja. Hold on.
Ooh, what do y'all think about that, dog? Like, what? I just, and my thoughts on it is, my quick thought on it is that it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for one that again, Takeoff had to lose his life, right? But it also is. It's also allowed. It's like an elephant in the room because here it is. Somebody died, right? Again on the camera, we see and we know everybody that was there, but nobody has been taken to justice at all. Like there literally is a video of Jay Prince's son walking over around whatever, like Takeoff's lifeless body, talking about some. Don't ask me no questions. I don't know nothing. Don't ask me no questions. No remorse. No crying. No, hey, is he okay? Like,
I mean, was he cool with him like that to be crying? Like,
I guess what I'm saying is. I'm
asking. I'm like, were they friends?
I don't know. But I guess so. So as the story goes, like
his brother brought them. His brother brought them to.
But when you go through and look at their Instagrams of that night, you know what I'm saying, they're traveling through Houston, kicking it, and obviously, what happens is what happened. But it's just funny to me that something like that can happen on they watch. This is supposed to be, Jay Prince's city. He's the person that stopped the beef between Drake and Pusha T. He's this, known, recognized figure, but yet like nobody is talking about bringing someone to justice in regards to what happened. And it was as plain as day. Like my thing was, if I'm a detective, I'm like, okay, well, it may not be Jay Prince. It may not be Jay Prince's son, but we need to tap in with them to find out, who was there. And
so I'm pretty sure, based upon just that they're supposed to live by the street code, they're not going to talk to the police about nothing because they're all supposed to be affiliated. So if they were to talk to the police, they would be deemed a snitch and they would be sent away from the crew. So I'm just like, that's why no one's talking. By street code, they can't talk. They're supposed to handle it themselves.
No, that's just wild. Like and this is just from regular blue collar me. That it seems like I keep saying Offset. Takeoff's death is gonna be just he died. We did a. I hate to say it. Who killed him? We don't know.
That nigga.
It's like Quavo was there, right? People from his entourage was there. Like nobody come forward, and it's just like that's really
okay. I put it to you like this: me and you in college, long ass time ago, we've been in fights, right? Like situations where there are fights. When a fight breaks out, I don't know who the fuck such and such was fighting over there, because I'm busy worried about what the fuck I'm doing over here. Maybe Quavo didn't see who shot him. Maybe Quavo was ducking and getting out the fucking way. Like, in real life, Quavo might not know. He really might not. Or, I hate to say it, in real life, he might know, and the nigga could be dead already. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. And my thing is, it was a private event. So, like, you knew everybody that was there. There's like you knew who all was there.
We've been to private events we weren't supposed to be at, Doja. I've been in some shit where I wasn't on the guest list, that I just was there.
Like some high profile like that, though. You don't think?
No, not profile like that. I'm just saying.
No. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying.
If Quavo like this, my bodyguard, they don't know Quavo bodyguard name. That nigga not on the list, but he in there.
I don't know, man.
No,
I feel like
I'm being practical and honest.
A better way. I just feel like when something like that happens, there's a better way to go about trying to find people, bring people to justice. Clearly, we just talk about with the
they have to want to cooperate with the police. That's what I'm saying.
It's unfortunate that all these RIPs, all these, man, we gonna miss you, but it's like, yo, like, rest in peace. I can't rest in peace. Y'all know who shot me. Like find out who shot me. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing, what I'm trying to explain. Just because the police ain't arrested nobody, don't mean ain't nobody got.
Yeah, it's real.
It's the point they're trying to make.
They don't put that man's Jay Prince's son on blast. Like, it was like, yo, like he not good. He not good nowhere. So like Jay Prince. Okay. The other piece about this was that I saw. I'm sorry, let me say that too. Like, so there was a where he got shot. That people were putting up like different. We miss you. Take off. Da da da. So the Prince family put up some I don't know what they put up, but basically just kind of saying like we run Houston or something like that at his actual spot where he was late, where he got murdered at. And it's just crazy to me, like that's plain as day. You feel what I'm saying? That you don't want to like approach to be like, yo, Jay Prince, like listen, he might be dead, he might not, but can we get like a list of who was at this party? Can we like know? You know what I'm saying?
Who's asking for the list, Doja? That's what I'm asking you.
No. I'm saying like if I was
I'm saying who's asking for the list? Like
detective, huh?
Or Quavo, or like who asking for the list? The police.
If I'm a detective, I'm trying to find.
They're not giving the police nothing, Doja. They're not giving the police nothing.
I know that. I'm saying like to talk about like how this man just died for nothing. That's fucked up.
If Jay Prince or his family were to tell the police anything, they would lose all street credibility, and no one would be like they run Houston. They can't.
Wow.
It's a fucking conundrum. They can't cooperate with the police. They cannot. They cannot talk to police. If they talk to police, their street cred is gone. They have no more credibility. No one's gonna fuck with them.
Yeah, that's
the fucked up part. The detectives aren't gonna find out anything from Jay Prince. If a nigga recorded something, if it's a camera in the back, maybe. But Jay Prince and his son, or they bodyguards, or none of them, they're not talking to the cops. They can't. The rules of the street say that they can't talk to police. Like, that's the rules. Now, that doesn't mean that they can't do anything. That don't mean Quavo, they can't say, hey, fucking John shot him. That don't mean Quavo them can't do nothing. That don't mean they can't do nothing. But the police won't get their hands on that. Like, that's something that's going to be an unsolved mystery for the cops, unless somebody snitches. I'm just being honest. Like, I'm like, street niggas don't work with police. I'm not a street nigga, and I really don't talk to police. So I know a nigga in the streets ain't talking to police.
I'm not a street nigga.
Like, I am not. That is a fucking nice ass refrigerator behind me with all kind of cool shit on and the compartments and shit. I ain't talking to no damn police, and I live in a decent home. I know a nigga that was any type of street affiliated ain't talking to the police about nothing. When Amber car got stolen, if we didn't have to call the police, we wouldn't have, but we kind of had to. We got to put in the claim for insurance.
Wait, hold on. When her car got stolen,
we had to call police for insurance purposes. Without the police, you can't get insurance for it.
So you didn't want to call the police when the car got stolen?
If I could have saw who did it and handled it myself, I 100% would have done that. Swear to fucking God. If there was a way, may the Lord strike me dead if I'm lying right now. If there was a way that I could have found out on my own who did it and been able to go get the car, I would have had no problem doing it. But I am a 40-year-old man with a child, and I can't do shit like that. But 22-year-old me, we would have found the goddamn car. Like,
what is this weed stuff you talking about? You talking about the world? No, just playing.
Not you guys. I'm just saying. We would have found the car by hook or by fucking crook. Somebody would have told something to somebody. We had to fucking break hands and toes or some shit. We'd have found out. But I'm just saying the police don't always have to be involved in shit, is all I'm saying. Police ain't. Yeah. Now, I feel bad for Quavo. I mean, not Quavo. It was Offset, right?
Yeah. No, Takeoff.
I feel sorry for Takeoff's parents, definitely, and like his immediate family, because they may not get the closure that they need, and that sucks. But most niggas die every day and don't get closure, but that don't mean the nigga didn't get killed back. Retaliation sucks. We just need people to stop killing people. In all honesty, stop killing people, y'all. I go to the gun range occasionally. You know, I'm not afraid of guns, but like that's not something that I want to have for real. Guns fucking suck, in my opinion. Like you gotta have them because everybody got them, but that ain't no shit that I would. If I had a son, I want my son to have to deal with guns. Like
we gotta think about this. Well, this is random too, but the gun shooting that happened. Lord, the gun shooting. The shooting that happened at the gay club. Joy?
Talking about University of Virginia?
Well, that too.
That's just
I'm talking about the club shooting.
They set up a
gay club.
A LGBTQ club.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Daryl. Again, like 2 days ago, or maybe a day ago.
Isn't that crazy, Daryl? The fact you said again, right? Oh, and you said at the beginning, sleep niggas is desensitized to this shit. Like it's like another one.
I'm the most
up on my other computer. Hold on, man.
I might be the most violent. Yeah, I'm the most violent, non-violent person in the world, in all honesty, because I understand that violence will happen, and I can rationalize it, but I fucking hate it.
Yeah, man.
Man, that dude, he killed 7 people.
He says he killed 5 and injured 25. Injured 25.
Jesus, dog. I don't understand. Again, I may have said something about LaMarcus twerking earlier, but that's LaMarcus' right to twerk. If that nigga want to twerk, nigga twerk. Just don't twerk on me. And if you did twerk on me, I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm gonna just be like, back up, young brother, back up. Go over there. Yes, had to bring it back.
All right, let's go back to LaMarcus. Okay, since we back to LaMarcus, hey, let's go. What did LaMarcus do to get in jail? What did he do?
No, stop, chill out. No, we talking about.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say LaMarcus did.
Doja, we on another. Doja, we got to stay on task. You're not even drinking.
You brought up LaMarcus
because I had to go back to being like, if LaMarcus, since I am straight, if LaMarcus was to twerk by me,
what did LaMarcus do to get in jail?
I don't. He's fictional. He's a fictional character.
No. Then we gotta make up stuff for it.
Doja, can we? Oh my god.
I think LaMarcus got.
No, I need you to moderate. Get this guy back. Get him back on task.
I think because of robbery. That's what it was.
Let's move forward. Chris Brown.
Hold on, real quick.
Go ahead.
We got to let people be whatever they want to be and stop trying to.
I totally agree. I just want to know how LaMarcus got put in jail.
And we cannot be bigoted.
Assault and battery. I'm gonna say assault and battery.
We cannot be bigoted, and we cannot be judgmental. It's not our place to judge folks. That's fine.
Listen.
Dude, 5 people got shot up. Chill out, man. Hey, Doja.
I'm for real. What you mean?
Come back to the 5 people that got killed and the 25 that got shot. Let's put. I apologize for bringing up LaMarcus. Let's put him up.
What?
Let's put him up. He don't exist. He pretend. But 5 people got killed and 25 people got injured. That's fucked up, y'all. Like, hey, man, let people be. Them people wasn't bothering y'all. They was in the club for them. They wasn't doing nothing to nobody, man. They was just in there kicking it. That's like us being at 7 and a fucking white supremacist coming up and shooting up 7. That would have been fucked up.
Yeah, I think about the freedom of just not knowing or not thinking that would happen, right? Like all the first Friday events we used to go to, all the Club 7s, EXO, And just think about all the times that Muggs was just literally outside kicking it, day parties, whatever, and not thinking that somebody would show up with a gun. Like literally, I was doing security. Like I'm not a fucking police officer. I'm not a trained security guard. Like I literally just got they gave me a t-shirt because I'm tall. Okay, great. Right? Like that's just like that's what it was, right? Like if somebody would have came in there.
And that's the funny thing.
Bro, seriously, if somebody would have came in there, think about it, bro. Like think about y'all kicking it the first Fridays, everybody good, we vibing, and like somebody gets past like the door because we can only do what we know how to do is to try to be physically violent with somebody. And this mug got a whole gun knife. Like, where's security at? Well, I'm running with y'all. What you mean? Somebody call police. Shit, I don't know.
You running next to us with bouncer on the front of your
look. Hell, man, what you mean? Why are you here? Why are you not?
I'm only. They gave me a t-shirt and I'm tall. That's what his response.
It's just really. I'm smiling because this is ridiculous.
My big bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put his name on here. Hey, that's $60 every night working them little security jobs. Hey, it came in clutch. I appreciate you, bro.
But no, seriously, just learn to love people, y'all. The world need more love, man. Let people be. Even if you don't like them, you ain't got to do nothing bad to them. Just let them be. I don't like everybody, but I ain't out here smacking people or nothing. Let people be. Shit, let them be. That's my phrase of the day. Let people be. If it don't affect your household or your pocket, let them be.
The trauma of thinking about that though is sad to think about what's to come from this social aspect of this people being out in security, and then obviously gun laws. That's a whole other topic for another day. But
I was talking to our boy Josh. Josh is Jewish, a black Jew, not a black Israelite, but like a black Jew, like a real old school Jew, like Hanukkah Jew, and they got police outside of the synagogue when they go to pray and stuff, man. Like that's fucked up. Like I don't have to agree with the religion or be a part of religion to be like, that's fucked up that you got to have police on site. Like just show empathy to people. We don't show enough empathy as humans. Like I wasn't mad at Kyrie for being a black Israelite. Do that. He just shared a dumbass video. I never fucking questioned if that's what he want to be. Let them be that shit. Like I don't give a fuck. Be what you want to be. Let people just be. We so fragmented as humans. We black, we white, we Catholic, we Baptist, we this, we that. We humans. Let that shit go, man.
We red blood.
If gay dudes want to do gay shit that don't bother me, do that shit, my nigga. Don't be gay shit. Live your life. Love is love.
Yeah.
If Kyrie want to be a black Israelite, I got a lot of flack for talking about Kyrie. It's not because of his religion. I don't give a fuck what that nigga do. He's grown ass man.
He was reading the comments, sleep.
Yeah, I was reading the comments. I don't give a fuck about that. He can do what that nigga want to put on that purple and gold and fucking do what he do. I could care less. Don't hate on another motherfucker because they doing what they doing. Coexist is all I ask. And don't be hateful. Spread love, man.
It's the Brooklyn way, and he's in Brooklyn too.
Spread love is the How my nigga in Brooklyn not spreading love? Come on, man. Oh, Kyrie did something good. He donated money to the family of that young lady that was killed in Mexico.
Yes.
So again, if you're gonna talk about the bad shit, you gotta talk about the good too. He donated what, 60,000, I think?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's the thing about humans. We not perfect. We flawed. Mm-hmm. He can do some fucked up shit and then do some good shit. I'm sure there's a nigga out here that can't stand me. I did some fucked up shit back in the day. I'm sorry. I'm human. I fall fucking short. Don't shake your head,
though. Touch on the Chris Brown shit. Or no,
hey, yo, if you haven't seen that video, I ain't talking to y'all. If you haven't seen the video,
that boy's so excited. That boy's excited.
Oh, go ahead.
No, bro, like, wow. Like, I don't even be like looking at people. Like, dancing is dope to watch, but like, he had a whole production set for because I don't watch the American musical. I don't know when it comes on. I couldn't tell you shit. I couldn't even tell you. I didn't even realize until like a couple weeks ago that I missed the BET Music Awards. I'm like, I don't even be watching it no more, right?
Last AMAs I watched, Black Men United was saying "We Will Know" from the Jason Leary soundtrack. That's
stop playing, bro.
Wait, what you say?
When Black Men United sung on the American Music Awards, that's the last time I watched it, and that was
That's a beautiful song too.
Well, what I'll say is like looking at the video on Chris Brown's Instagram account, like it's up to like 11 million people like that went to watch the whole video, right? Because you can see it on Instagram, right? But like the reported people that watched the American Music Awards was like 3 million. That's crazy that more people watch this Instagram video than they watch the actual American Music Awards. But like the breakdown of what he did, the tribute, even the song that apparently I thought the song that the little what's it called on his new little video he got or whatever. I thought it was a new song. Apparently it's an old song. He just made the video because people were requesting it. But like, yeah, bro, it was dope. Like the tribute, the dance, and all that.
So what is the back? I don't understand what was going on. Like,
so from what was said, like they just didn't want to show somebody who was convicted. This is where I feel like Sleepy should have been like in public relations, because again, when the shit happened with him and Rihanna, like Sleepy gave the most beautiful breakdown of what Chris Brown should have done with his album. I'll let Sleepy tell what he should have done. But what I'm saying is just that they said that they didn't want to have somebody who was convicted of like abuse or whatever celebrate someone who was allegedly convicted of molesting children. And I was like, but you have plenty of artists who are racist. You have plenty of artists who have said terrible things about people, and they're getting awards and celebrated. So like, why is that same energy not happening? Right? Like, I don't know. It's just crazy to me.
I always felt like, and this is, I'm gonna be honest, people deserve second chances. I'm a firm believer of that. Like now you don't need 10 chances, but a second chance, even a third chance, because we fuck up as humans. I'm with that. I always thought that Chris Brown handled that whole Rihanna situation all wrong. I said this back when it happened. I was like, why doesn't he just take the proceeds from that album and donate it to battered women to show that he's like really, really apologetic of what happened? I was
like he got even worse after the Rihanna. Like he was like more like he was like fuck it. Like,
I would have, if I was his publicist or if I was in his corner, his PR person, I would have had him donate at least half, if not all, of the proceeds of that album to like battered women. I would have had him do outreach and do some work in some shelters or something like that, dealing with like women that have been battered. And I would have had him actually sing, even if he didn't feel. That's the thing. In PR, even if somebody doesn't feel something, they need to do at least do the work to make it seem like they were apologetic. But Chris Brown had other issues after Rihanna. You know, he was kind of stalking Karrueche for a little bit.
To me, I think that's Chris Brown's villain origin story is Rihanna. Because if you remember Chris Brown before that, he was super like happy, pure, like this Chris Brown people that is now was not that Chris Brown before.
Yeah, it was not really different.
Chris Brown was on a trajectory to be the next Michael Jackson. He really was. He was on that trajectory where, and I just really feel bad.
And maybe he was at that crossroads sleep where it's like I can go be Michael Jackson or Bobby Brown. And he decided I want to be Bobby Brown.
And I want to be real. This is what's fucked up. As a kid, I liked Bobby Brown more than Michael Jackson.
Me too.
I could relate more to Bobby Brown.
Relate more,
A lot of black men could relate more to Bobby. So I get that bet. You want to be the bad boy, I understand. I saw the video. This video I did watch. Man, Chris Brown is a talented brother.
Man.
That doesn't mean that he doesn't have he's not carrying any crosses or he doesn't fall short, but that man is talented. That was a dope tribute. And I wish, part of me wishes that he would have been able to showcase that to the world. I mean, he's doing it anyway, but in costume,
glamour behind with the full set and all.
In costume with the full set, and the lights and all that, it would have been dope. He still attained a level of success that I have not reached. He's much richer than, if we put all of our money together, he's richer than all three of us combined. So he still had a successful life, but I always sit back and wonder what could have been.
Like, I agree.
Like Chris Brown, like what could have been. Even after the Rihanna situation, if he would have done things just a little bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
But I also get the fuck the world mentality that we as black men have sometimes when we feel like we fucked up and we get judged. And a lot of times we be like, well, fuck it, I'm going to just be that then.
Mm-hmm.
That's the route he took.
Yeah.
That's the villain origin story. Just like when you see Batman and you see like the villain, something happen, it's like, well, it's not really your fault. But it'd be like, you know what? Fuck it.
I'm a villain. But let me say this. I'm not condoning what he did at all or what he's done since. I'm also not saying that he wasn't in the. I'm not saying that he wasn't in the wrong. I don't think that in any circumstances should you put your hand on a woman. I just don't believe that. I got 5 sisters. I was raised very early. If my sister hit me, to walk away. And I know that we live in a society where everybody is equal. But I'm not stronger than every woman. But if I was dating a woman, I would typically be stronger than her. You know what I'm saying? Like we typically, Yeah. So I just don't believe in that, and I do believe in equality, and women deserve to make just as much as me and all that good stuff. Like I'm all for that. Like women's rights, I'm with that. You can still be hurt to see a brother not reach the potential that he could have reached, and it's a sad story. Again, very successful, still dope. 11 million people watched it on Instagram, but imagine what that could have been on the American Music Awards. That's something that would have been worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like when you get put on that type of stage with the lights, with the costumes, with the pizzazz, it's just kind of tragic. Again, you're getting positive sleeping for the most part today. I just wish the world everybody just be cool. Everybody be cool, man.
What y'all think about him getting booed though? Like I guess when Kelly Rowland was up there and they were booing him.
Nah, she played it right.
I didn't understand that for real.
I don't know why. I mean, obviously why it's booed, but I think Kelly Rowland did that right. She said, "No, what we not gonna do is that." You know what I'm saying? Like I loved how she spoke up for him and like really use that platform to put people on like this is what we not gonna do. And I think more people are doing that now than what used to be because it's just more people are being expressive of like giving people their flowers and recognizing.
Why did the crowd start booing him? Like that was just that was a random. Well, that feels like that's a plant situation. Like
who knows? I mean,
like,
I don't know. I don't know why they would have booed him.
They should have booed him 10 years ago.
You know what?
They should have booed him 10 years ago.
I mean, but listen, what year that happened? What year that's clickbait, right? The same people that were booing them are probably 9 times out of 10 the same people that were watching one of the 11 million that were watching his IG and saw how dope it was and probably liked the fucking picture or video because that shit was dope.
Rihanna, Chris Brown was like 07, 08?
It was a while ago.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
Lion College? I think yeah.
Yeah, like why do you like? It was just seemed like it was just ill time. Like what was the purpose of them booing him? That is just weird.
Questions that need answers. Why are people still racist?
People don't let stuff go. I mean, I hate to say it. And if 10 people start booing, we have a group think mentality sometimes. Yeah. We as humans, if everybody booing, we don't want to be the only one cheering, so we'll boo too, even if we don't agree. And it's fucked up, but it's the way
also, if he'd have did what you said already, it'd have been harder for people to boo him because he hasn't really totally been had total contrition about what he did as well. And if he would have did what you just said, Sleep, earlier, I don't know. I'd wonder if his career could have got maybe more back on that track towards.
Hell yeah! Do you know how many people would have bought that album knowing that 75% of the sales of this album are going to battered women's shelters? They're going to be these women's shelters specifically. In the area of his hometown, Virginia and Cali and wherever, like motherfuckers would have been buying, and that's back when people were actually buying CDs.
Yeah,
that would have been crazy.
Hey, so it's funny. I work in finance now, but back in the day, marketing was my passion. I would see situations on the news and be like, "Why don't they just do this?" And I always thought my ideas were great because I'm like, it just makes perfect sense. Even if you take a loss on that, you'll make the money back when you tour.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, even if you don't get the album sales to recoup whatever, features or beats or whatever, just go on tour. Your tour will sell out. women will love you. They will say, "Oh, he made a mistake and he's
And
sorry."
you can write off that money from that album as your tax write-off. I know you ain't paid your taxes, so go ahead and get them write off.
He said, "I know you ain't paid your
Daryl, you think like me. I always had the mind of how can I make a negative a positive. Like when I was in college,
taxes.
You know he ain't paying taxes. Come on.
I think Chris Brown got good people working with him. Though. I ain't heard nothing about him, fucking up money or nothing like that. Like he just be making questionable decisions. But
yeah, that's because motherfuckers be throwing their taxes out 3-4 years and skipping around and that shit. Them motherfuckers in entertainment taxes be fucked up. I heard like for real. Like them cats that be paying their taxes, they move it around.
You
I'm
can't
behind 2 or 3 years. Let me pay that shit up before the man start looking. And then that's why I said I know his taxes is fucked up. He's only 20 years old. His taxes.
You can't fuck with the IRS. That's the one people. That's IRS. Don't fuck with.
No, and he could have had 75% write-offs. I would have written my whole year off that one album. Like, look, I don't owe y'all nothing. All right. You see the album, 75% went to the women's shelter.
Dude, if he was smart, oh my God, he could have got the record label to match what he donated. Like, I had I wrote a plan for this nigga, knowing I wouldn't meet this nigga, but I straight up wrote. No no bullshit there. I wrote a fucking 10-point plan of what I would do if I was Chris. No, Doja remembers because he brought it up. I was dead ass like if I could somehow get this to Chris Brown, this could save this nigga.
You gotta get this plan to Chris Brown.
I really like Chris Brown. Shit, back in the day.
No, but and what's crazy is I mean, it's unfortunate. Well, it's unfortunate what happened, but also unfortunate because the album was pretty good. Like that was that song that had that "I Can Transform You" single on there. If you remember that with Lil Wayne, that was pretty nice. But yeah, man, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, finally, fellas, Thanksgiving. We gave y'all a meaty episode just posted, but we wanted to leave y'all with some things we are thankful for this going into this year 2022.
I want you to show yours too, Daryl, man. Go ahead.
I'll turn mine. I'll jump out there first. I bought a new crib, man. I'm thankful for that. You know what I'm saying?
Daryl got money. I'm still ain't seen my check yet.
That's not true.
Let that man say what he's thankful for, please.
I'm saying, run my check, dog.
No, I'm thankful for my house, man, my family's health. Man, it's just been a challenging year getting all this stuff together, but man, I'm thankful to be steady pushing forward and being able to stay positive and being able to have my feet not just 2 feet on the ground, but 2 feet moving forward on the ground, which is two different things. Like I feel like I'm more alive than just being alive, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's dope. I like that.
All right, Doja.
Yeah, these last 2 years, man, have been crazy. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. I think now I'm 40. I think I'm more appreciative now of life than I would have been. I really wish that I would have. I'm thankful that I have this mindset now of being more wealthy than obviously physically showing, but thankful definitely for family that I have and family that I have. I'm thankful. Obviously, my son is a wild horse, but just to see him develop.
And that's an understatement. That's a wild boy.
Yeah, he's a wild boy, man. But to see him, how he reacts to me and how he like lights up when I FaceTime him, because obviously he's with his mother right now. But it's just always astonishing to see. And then just to be in this space mentally, man, got back into journaling, got back into obviously therapy, but just taking those actions to be sharper on that side of the ball, man. So that's what I'm thankful for the most part, for just choosing life, because it can be taken away so quickly. Like your last moment is no longer here. We never go see this day again, ever. This day is gone, etched in history. So to be able to, wake up in the same bed, be able to wake up and go to sleep in the same bed that you woke up in and have everything, about you, physically and mentally for the most part, like that's something that I think a lot of people overlook. You just expect to come home. You expect to see your loved ones. You expect to kiss your child, asleep. You know what I'm saying? Kiss your child goodnight, I should say, excuse me. So just being thankful for life, man, and just being present for for everything that's like just going on around me. Because again, it could always be worse.
Sleep.
Yeah, man. It's life is crazy. My aunt passed. I went to her funeral yesterday. Had a cousin pass. His funeral was on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. And all I can say is that I'm so thankful to have my health. I'm thankful to have a strong family unit. My daughter is just getting bigger and bigger. And man, she went bowling the other day and she just killing it. She doing tap and she's just growing up to be such a beautiful young lady. And I'm thankful for that. Thankful to be in a position to do things for my child because it's dope. I'm the oldest of 8 kids. All of my siblings are alive and well and flourishing in life. And I am just blessed in the fact that life is beautiful and you got to enjoy it and you got to live it, but live it responsibly. So I ain't going to be too long-winded. I'm just thankful to be 10 toes down and to wake up every day to try to make today a better day than yesterday. And RIP to Aaron Carter, RIP, to the Green Ranger, and folks that aren't really that didn't handle mental health well or let the ills of life take them down.
And he had one of the dopest tattoos too. Deep Jesus didn't tap.
Yeah. Just if you do need some help, reach out to somebody that can help you. Call a friend, call a hotline, call a family member. Therapy does work. As a person who has taken therapy, I am super pro therapy. It can help get you out of some dark places. And if you are listening to this show or watching this show, just know me, Doja, and Daryl 1000% appreciate it. We can have some very polarizing opinions at times, but just know I'm never going to judge you for your opinion. I might call you a dumbass, but I don't mean it for real. And if I see you in the street, I'm going to dap you up because you ain't got to listen to our show. You choose to. So thankful to have a platform and thankful to have listeners. And, man, we appreciate y'all. So everybody be blessed. This is the Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah, y'all get this. Y'all be riding to this when y'all riding to Thanksgiving and riding out of town. I hope y'all listen to this as y'all riding. It'll be, good times for everybody.
And I'll lighten up a little bit. Thankful to see Ohio State being great. Thankful to see the Cavaliers being
right?
great.
You Ohio State.
Huh?
Doja, you Ohio State or Michigan guy?
Yeah, man. Big game this weekend, bro. I'm Ohio State, bro. I'm gonna see my boys handle business. It's gonna be tough. Woo! It's gonna be tough.
Is it in Ann Arbor?
Nah, they playing in Ohio this year.
Oh, they
we in Columbus, baby.
It's a tough one, baby. It's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be a good one.
Thankful to see another Ohio team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, being great. Thankful. I'm pretty sure when I got on here, the 49ers was winning. Hopefully they won. To see the Niners being great. And just thankful for life.
Right, before we get off sleepy, is this the I would say the worst quarterback of 49ers history?
No.
Is this the most unlikely? Like
Jim Druckenmiller is the worst quarterback in my lifetime, at least.
Oh, what was it? Druckenmiller?
Jim Druckenmiller. Yes. After he came after Garcia.
Okay.
He was after Garcia. That in my lifetime, definitely. Garoppolo was just a nicer looking Alex Smith. He's a game manager. But on the flip side,
San Francisco won 38-10.
We were up. It was 24-10 before I got on here, so that's beautiful. Shout out to the Niners. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Listen, I don't ever have a year where all my teams are good. Right now, all my teams are good. Cardinals, they fucked up in the playoffs, but they were good in the regular season. This has been a good year. Hopefully the Blues can do some work. I lightened it up a little bit.
They suck right now, though. The Blues sucking right now.
Yeah. Thankful for the Dojaites and the Slumber Party. Without y'all, we just talking to ourselves. So we appreciate it. Real talk.
Right. Make sure y'all hit us up. Just posted on IG. Yeah, man, just tap in with the show. This is.
Oh, and Doja is kid free, so we're gonna go record commercials and get our own YouTube channel going while he is kid free. So
there we
coming
go.
Coming soon. Just posted the YouTube
channel. Finally,
it's already made, so go follow it now.
Right? Yeah, you can go follow it right now. That's no video.
We will have content on there coming soon. So I mean, like soon. Oh, and if you're in St. Louis and you hear this, go check out my boy Javon Bibbs.
Yeah,
he's gonna be at the Grandel Theater. He's gonna rock that shit out.
That's Saturday, right?
Yeah,
that's
November
Saturday.
26th. Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna make it.
Well, I'm up in that thing. So come say what's up to me.
Make sure you go to metrotix.com if you want to grab tickets. Metrotix.com.
I'm wearing a big ass coat like Frank Lucas in American Gangster. I'm gonna be in that bitch in an R&B coat.
You said Frank Lucas.
I'm gonna be in an R&B coat. I'm gonna look like Carl Thomas.
R&B coat.
I got me an R&B coat with the first situation, and it's not. Is it fall? Fall? It ain't.
I think winter technically starts beginning of December.
Bro, it don't matter. If it's lower than 40 degrees, I'm in the coat.
He said lower than 30. And you're gonna be sweating with that fur all on your self.
If it's lower than freezing, I'm in the coat because we put the show out. Let's get it.
Well, man, we will be back soon. We appreciate y'all listening as always. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.